Well, Alan, tonight it's a disappointing result, obviously, but what did you feel you could have got from that game? And the starting up and how you set the team up.
I think coming into the game, I thought they were. There's an opportunity here maybe to win the game. We're probably a little bit unfortunate every time we play them. They're playing Dunfermline or Falkirk the week before. They seem to struggle against those teams, so I don't know if we're getting a little bit of false hope. And then when we've gone into them, they've just been a bit more physical than us. And we struggled to cope with that a little bit. There's some tactical issues in the middle of the pitch that we need to deal with better, quicker. And then we kind of get away with one with the penalty. And then you think it should give us a bit of energy, and it does a little bit, and we get in behind them a couple of times, but we never really carry a threat, and we're giving the ball away too much, too easily. And then you just hope and get in that 0-0, and you can fix some things at half time, and we shoot ourselves in the foot a little bit. So then we tried to just change the shape and trying to make it a little simpler for them. Nearly man for man and matching up. But we give away a sloppy second goal, which really stuff we work on, we should be better at. And then then the shackles are off and we go and play a little bit, and it's nearly a little bit too late, and we give it a go, and we have a couple of half chances. We hit the bar, and I think there's another couple of ones blocked, but they probably manage it quite well, and they pick us off at the end. So it's a sore one. We just need to take our medicine. But I've said to the players, there's better footballers in there than they showed today. They just need to have a bit of belief and a bit of confidence in themselves. I'll keep driving standards. I'll keep trying to push this group on, and we want to stay up top or near the top of the league as long as we can. And so we'll just keep working away. When we get beat, we'll just need to take our medicine. But we've probably massively overachieved so far. And just remind the players of that it's been good, but the way we set up and the way we want to play, we're maybe going to get picked off now and again, and we'll just need to take our medicine.
Yeah, to be fair, I thought the team started well. Take the missed penalty out of the equation, but we were opening them up. I thought we played a lot better than we had previously against Queens, and it must be a real gut wrencher to lose a goal so late in that first half.
Well, it is, and I spend my week trying to find weaknesses in opposition teams and where we can hurt them and what we're good at. And we did that well in parts, and other parts we played into their hands a little bit, and probably something we need to just be a bit better at. And like you're right, we need to get in at half time 0-0. There needs to be a mentality come in at half time 0-0. I'll say, right, it hasn't been great, but we're still in the game. So that's kind of sickening. But then can we fix it? Can we be a bit better? But then the second goal so early on, or quite near the start of the second half, just kind of kills it off. Then it's really an uphill battle. But then there's still a long time left, and I say there's better players and better footballers than maybe we showed today, and we just need to have a bit of belief in ourselves sometimes.
You probably had the best view Gibson's first goal, and the way that Robbie set up, it looked as though he was unsighted. How did it look from your end? Yeah,
I'm right behind it, and I just think when he starts coming inside, we need to get closer to Gibson. We need to get contact on him, get an arm on him. Other little things that when a player comes inside, we should be coming up, so narrow the distance a little bit, so you're coming onto things. I'm not sure if we did that very well. And then you could just tell centre-back's not going to win it, and I'm not sure Robbie is going to see this, and it just bounces in. Listen, it's a cross. Make no bones about it, it's a cross, but he bends it in. It's a hard ball to deal with, which we should deal with better though, and it does just deflate us a little bit. But listen, it's only us out there that can pick it up and do and bring the energy, and that's what we've asked, the energy and enthusiasm. And for whatever reason, we found it hard against them today.
Yeah, and a positive note though, the fans were with you, the full 90, and it was a great turnout today.
No, 100%, and listen, we're trying to give them something to cheer about, and there's going to be ups and downs, and we're just going to have to, we're going to take some sore ones now and again, and we can be negative, and we can fill midfield, and we can sit in and wait to get beaten and all this sort of thing, but it's not me, it's not how we've got to where we are, it's not how we want to play. We want to play on the front foot, we want to go after teams. Today we gave the ball away too easily, so probably put us on the back foot, but generally over the season, we might have lost it now, but we're up there with the top scorers in the league, we're up there with the most wins in the league, so it served us well so far, but it tends to, when it goes wrong, and that's up to me to try and fix. And but I think because it served us well, we maybe need to tweak it, but we'll find a way to win games.
Yeah, and to be fair, we're second in the league at the moment. That's a decent measure.
Listen, maybe in May, do you mean I want to stay up here? I want to stay up top of the league.
Sure.
I'm not into glorious failure and hard luck stories and all that. Go out, put in the performances, aim high, go after it, show a bit of belief, show a bit of confidence. And for whatever, we were just below that today, and we got picked off by a stronger better team than us. But over the piece, we still sit ahead of them. We still sit in a good position in the league. There's no medals given out in November, so we've had a really good start to the season, and we're just trying to pick it up and go again.
Okay, thanks very much, Alan.
All right,
Thank you.
cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.